Guys, welcome to this new crypto update where I will show you guys why we're going to over 2 million US dollar per BTC. I'm getting a lot of questions right now, obviously, still on what should I do with Bitcoin? Should I sell? Should I buy? People asking me, should I take profits? And in this crypto update, we're gonna go from long term $2 million view on Bitcoin and the other assets to midterm and short term. So I will answer all of these questions, what I would do right now, how we did profit $6,000, $3,000 in XRP and $3,000 in XLM, realizing 0.015% of the portfolio just to take out a little bit of profits. But all of this we're gonna talk about right now. So the very first thing which all of you guys can do is obviously use ChatGPT. It's an insanely powerful tool if you have the logical mindset of coming up with these questions. And what I've said over 1.5 years ago on a Zoom call is I was estimating and see how much money is there in the world, right? So the basic question which I started to ask ChatGPT and how you will understand why BTC is going to go to 2 million is pretty easy. So the first question I asked is how much money is there in assets all around the world? So how much money is there in assets only? So the purpose of people investing this money. And ChatGPT comes out with the answer of 400 trillion US dollars, okay? So we have financial assets, we have real estate, we have commodities, okay? That's only the money that is invested right now, not money that is going to be printed and put into the economy, where most countries are currently printing money. Another thing we can ask, but we'll do that in a second, okay? So let's just go by the numbers right now. So let's say, then I said, let's say if there's 400 trillion US dollars money in the world invested in assets, let's say we move 10% of that into and allocate it into BTC, where would the price of BTC then go? So if only 10% of that money would be allocated there, and there's many reasons for that to happen. I mean, first of all, BTC solves the biggest problem. It's the biggest problem for wealthy, rich people is, or their question. And sorry if I'm lagging a little bit because I just arrived yesterday morning from Dubai. From Australia, completely jet lagged. It's very, very early for me, but yeah, doesn't matter. We still are gonna operate under any means that's important. But yeah, so if we have 400 trillion, we move 10% into that, and we are not considering more money that's gonna be printed. And again, the biggest problem that BTC solves, and that's why you need to understand that, because most people will say, oh no, it makes no sense, BTC 2 million, blah, 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 bullshit, it's gonna go nowhere. You need to understand BTC solves the biggest problem that wealthy, rich people have, is that they wanna invest somewhere where they have little costs, where their assets are not impacted by any big changes, okay? Whether if you invest into the stock markets have the ups and downs as every other market, but if company fuck it up, economy fucks it up majorly, then assets in stocks, for example, are gonna go down. Or if you invest into stocks where maybe you are invested more into general stuff, okay, let's say the market changes a lot and will change over the next years, then your stocks may not be worthy enough anymore in that certain specific area that you're investing into. Same with tech. Right now, people are investing heavily into tech. Let's say AI takes completely over, then people are investing into AI. And then it's always like a switch, right? So, and what wealthy people and rich people want, and the same mindset I started to adopt a couple of years, I just want to look for something that is very cheap, it's easy to hold, it's not so much impacted by certain specific moves, okay? Whether, for example, if I invest into a big stock and let's say the people that work for the company, they go on a strike, then my stock is subjected to a loss most likely, right? Or let's say one company or a couple of companies make bad decisions, or there's something like C-19 in the past, big pandemics and stuff like that, right? Then all of my wealth is subject to that. And most of the times you will see people increasing their holdings, especially wealthy and rich people, when there's strategies and stuff like that in the world, right? So what I'm trying to say here is that Bitcoin solves the biggest problem. It's very cheap, it's easy to get in, no one can really control it, everyone can access it. It's easy to move, it's easy to sell off again, it's very liquid, and you don't have to store it anywhere, you don't have to secure it that much, right? It's pretty easy to secure your BTC and diversify in your holdings. And it's something that is just perfect for this age and time, right? Whether if you have gold, you have to put it somewhere, right? You have to hold it somewhere. You have to trust the country. You have to trust the location. All of these kind of things, right? If you have stocks, same thing. You have to, trust the brokers. You need to make sure that you're very much diversified, right? If the whole economy takes a big hit, then mostly this also, right? Whether you have to see and start to see Bitcoin like more like gold, but just a better version of it, okay? And gold currently has about 11 trillion in it. So going to the conclusion, if we only move 10% into BTC over the next couple of years, the Bitcoin market could be approximately 400 billion, which means we have a 40 trillion investment into it, right? With the 10% that we said. So the new price allocation would be 2.126 million US dollars per BTC, okay? And that's very most likely that this is going to happen. Let's ask another question and say, how many countries are printing new money right now? Wait, printing wrong. As I said, completely jet lagged. No, okay, so let's see which other countries are printing more money right now. Because if there's more money in the markets, there's more money to invest, okay? Most countries regularly engage in some form of money creation printing, either the physical currency. During this time, the economy specific numbers of countries actively for new money given one business conditions. Okay, so far there is no, let me ask you different. Which countries are supplying more money right now? And let's see. Okay, so United States, the Federal Reserve has employed various monetary policies, including quantitative easing. So quantitative easing basically means more money into the market. So we have United States, biggest economy, European Union, and second biggest economy, Japan, China, United Kingdom. So all of the big economies of the world are putting more money in the markets, are printing more money. So more money to invest. So these 400 trillions that we have right now with the increase of money is insane, okay? How much more money will there be in the markets from quantitative easing in the next 10 years? It's very difficult to say. But you guys are getting the point, right? So I'm doing this live with you right now, but I guess you guys get the point. So if people ask me, and that's why I wanted to show you this, if people ask me, where is BTC going, okay? Where is the potential of the market going? We currently are sitting at the $3.33 trillion market cap for crypto in general, okay? And if people come to me like, Miguel, what should I do? BTC, should I sell? Should I buy? What should I do? I always say it depends on what you want to do. If you want to invest into the BTC because you're looking for something that you want to invest into for the next 5 to 10 years, because in the future you project a goal that what you want to do with this money, or you just want to keep your money safe, you just want to put it somewhere, you know, you want to invest it instead of just like looking for profits. Most people go in crypto just because of crypto profits, right? Not in the sense of investing, building up positions long-term, investing or long-term trajectories, right? So if long-term is your goal, then 100%, yes, I would continue to buy and increase Bitcoin, because the probability of us going to 2 million, 1 million, more than that is pretty high, right? And if you want to have a little bit more of an insight of that mindset, maybe you should listen a little bit to Michael Saylor from MicroStrategy, right? That has been saying that since years and accumulating BTC like a maniac over the last couple of years, and now is a genius, right? So maybe check some YouTube videos from him. Now let's talk midterm, okay? Midterm, now we need to talk about midterm and what to do now. Midterm, we still, okay, in crypto in general, we still have this open sequence in the total market cap, which would say we still have an increase foreseen of 68% for this bull run, easily, on the technical side, no fundamental side. Just technically, we have still 68% of money that can come into the market, into crypto, okay, not BTC, but crypto in general, in the next couple of months. I still foresee, obviously, in this bull run, okay? Another very important thing is that when we go into BTC, as always, we have said it many, many times since 2 years, we still have the open targets for BTC USDT of 116,000 US dollar per BTC, which we are not so far away anymore in any ways. Okay, now it looks pretty easy and everyone says, yeah, another 70% easy, but why do you say that, Miguel? How do you know that? And it's pretty easy, because if you go into BTC USD, we still have a little bit higher, even it's 125 per BTC. We had the sequence already formed since 2022 November. Since then, we can basically project pretty much where BTC is going. And you see this whole sequence now that is going to finish here at 125,000, 115,000 USDT. Here's USD, so don't get confused, okay? But there's still the potential for BTC to easily, technically go up another 30%. That means we hit the target and even beyond that, okay? Then we have a Bitcoin at 125K. So also midterm wise, right? Midterm wise, we could right now see a correction over the next couple of weeks. Just in general, because BTC dominance is losing just a little bit, USDT dominance is also going down. For USDT dominance, as we talked about it last time, we still have about 16% until we see target. That's where we could see a little bit more money coming in. So either now or in the next couple of weeks, we will see a correction. I pretty much think it's going to be in January. I think we're just going to continue to go up, especially now the second leg is going to be very important in Ethereum and so on. But yeah, so far, I wouldn't sell any BTC positions. I would accumulate and continue to buy BTC. I would definitely prepare myself, take a little bit of profits in markets in general, or even in BTC a little bit, to maybe trade in. But that's only if you know how to trade. That's only if you're emotionally stable enough, because many people come to me and ask me, should I sell now, buy later? Look, if you can do that, if you are technically trading wise, emotionally smart enough to do that and you follow our system, yes, you can do that. I do the same. If not, no, then just leave it in and accumulate. There's nothing wrong in the next 5 to 10 years when you just consider accumulating BTC and just trying to trade and lose money. You will lose more money trying to trade it than just buying and holding it. And I know it's very boring for most people if I say that, but look, our goal is to own something very valuable that most people will not own in the future, and it's to increase our money, which is increase of energy, because if we have more energy, we can do more things. It's like with your body. If you feel energized, right, you are just ready to do more stuff. And that's the same with liquidity. Liquidity is energy. We want to have liquidity. That's my goal, right? Why I want to make money in crypto, not only short term, but also long term, right? And then for short term, let's talk about short term right now. For medium term, for midterm, we still have 17% to go up. For short term, yes, we could start to see a little correction over here and maybe find a re-entry, because at the end of the day right now, BTC has, as we talked about last time, finally started to have a bearish sequence active, okay, which we didn't have last time. That's what I said. I'm not going to do anything until I don't have an active bearish sequence, which we now have. So this one is an active confirmed bearish sequence with a re-entry that is currently active or broken. It's currently active. So right now we are in a re-entry sell. So trading wise, if you have any buy positions open, I close BTC. If you want to sell, you can. It's very risky because we are still in an uptrend and I don't want to short the trend, but you could definitely try to have a little sell open over here and see how it goes with a very low risk, right? But that's basically it. That's short term, right? You could sell some of your BTC and then rebuy again if you know how to trading. If not, just wait for the drop. If you have more money in, then put in more money and accumulate more BTC. That's the long-term goal, is to accumulate BTC in general, okay? Now, since we talked about long-term, mid-term, short-term. So long-term, Bitcoin 2 million. Answer is easy. Mid-term, Bitcoin 125K. Answer is easy. Short-term, BTC could correct, right? And we just accumulate, but it doesn't change the outcome in that sense. So if you have BTC, I would not sell, I would accumulate, okay? Let's talk about the other markets in general. Let's go into Ethereum, okay? And before we go into Ethereum, let's just quickly check the volume profile and the heat map and the order profile for BTC. So this tool here, Trading Light, essentially shows us one important thing, and that is where are the sell orders located, right? Where are buy orders, sell orders, and Binance, okay? Since Binance is the largest exchange, we use Binance, and we see, as we have foreseen before in the last update, is that we have this leg up. So this is where we were talking about last time. That was price last time, 92,000. We went up to nearly 100,000. The highest we scratched was 99.576. And then as you can see, we have a lot of, and this red big line is a lot of sell orders, right? It's sell limit orders. Limit orders means if price goes to that, then sell off, okay? And we have a lot of these selling orders, and that's why we are rejecting the 100K. We could come back and finish the sequence, drop another, let's say another 5% or even more, okay? And then have more money coming in, right? Because you need to understand, if price is high, people rather don't buy when price drops. They would rather buy. It's what we call buy the dip, right? So people would rather put more money in when we dip a little bit than just buying right now, right? So the thing is, we need to probably wait for a little dip here, and then it's going to be very interesting, because the very next buy zone that we have over here is the very next buy zone we have over here is at 95,000. So we have a very strong buy zone here at 95,000, where we have a lot of buy limits, as you can see over here. So that's going to be very interesting for us in the sense of checking right now where this one is going to. And as you can see, it's pretty funny, because this sequence here finishes at 94,000, just a little bit below 95, right? Which you need to understand, it does not just trigger exactly at $100,000. It triggers somewhere to the $100,000, all of these sell limits. And what most people don't understand in the market, and let's get a little bit technical here, is that if big people want to sell, they need other people to buy. They need exit liquidity. If you have very, very, very big positions, they get filled, right? And or partially filled, right? So sometimes, let's say hedge fund wants to sell BTC at $100,000, then they have insane amounts of open and sell orders, and then when people buy, these sell orders get triggered, right? Because in the market, for someone to sell, you need someone to buy. There needs to be liquidity, okay? So that's how it normally works, and that's why we have a lot of buying pressure over here at 95. We have a lot of selling pressure at 100,000, and as you can see, the sequence perfectly finishes a little bit below 95,000. So it would be logical to see a 3% correction right now, and then just continue to go up and have enough buyers to go over 100K into direction of our targets. That's basically how you use logic, fundamentals. That's how you use technical analysis with the SK system, and that's how you use volume and footprint and order book flow in the sense of seeing where the markets are going, okay? And as you can see right now, we are seeing negative delta. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, fourth time that we see negative delta, which means we have more sellers than buyers. And as you can also see, right now here at, let me see if I can check that. Okay, right now we have, let me see if I can zoom in here. Right now we have, yeah, the biggest one is at 95K, as you can see over here. That's really where the most buy orders are. And then as you can see, we have sell orders at 100K, we have sell orders at 105K, we have sell orders at 110K, we have sell orders at 120K, and it continues. So these are already set sell orders, which is amazing to see that many people consider BTC going to 140K and so on. So that's most likely where market is moving. Let's make it very easy. There's nothing really more to talk about in that sense, okay? Now let's talk a little bit about profits that we did and trades that we called. But yeah, that's for now the BTC long-term, midterm, short-term, okay? When it comes to Ethereum, basically the same thing, okay? We had a sell order open here, which we had hit a stop loss, which is completely okay. We had very, very low risk. And as I said, if you would follow this trade, always if we short the trend, also with BTC now with the trade idea, obviously do it in a very low risk, like decrease the risk selling, increase the risk buying, and we are still in C target. So what I'm trying to say here is Ethereum is in C target, starting to correct, right? So we have a re-entry for Ethereum right now, still the valid one as a couple of weeks ago of 16%. So there could easily be a correction, because we are also in C target for Solana. We are also in C target for XRP. Okay, XRP, insane. I mean, as you guys might know, I say that many times, but one of my largest holdings that I accumulated over the last 2 years is XRP. So XRP doing this 200 something percent move, 231% move, definitely was very, very good for the portfolio. And I took a little profit, just a little. I had somewhere on Bitpanda Pro, like one trade, I had like 10,000 XRP. I sold them for $3,000 or something. That's it, just like 0.015% of my whole portfolio. I took profit in XRP. And then obviously another big hitter that I definitely did not foresee, I just had holdings in it, is XLM, right? XLM did an amazing job in the last couple of days. And I just woke up and saw, fuck, this thing did 400, 500%, right? So from the entry that we had where we started to invest in XLM, 739%, took a little bit of profit over here. We still have potential to go up. In XLM, but I still foresee a little correction in the market in general. Okay, so profited heavily from XRP, profited heavily from XLM, and profit I mean closed, right? Not just like portfolio going up. And then if we go back into Ethereum to just keep a little bit of the chronology here with the assets. As I said, long term we have a lot of potential. Midterm we still have here the 8,700 open, which we very most likely are gonna see. That's an increase of 150%. So I pretty much think Bitcoin is gonna go to 115, 120. From there, then money is gonna pump into Ethereum. Ethereum is gonna go to 8.6, and then all the other layer 2s are gonna pump, which is, you know, all of these Solanas, altcoins in general. Okay, that's basically the plan right now. And Ethereum, yeah, is in a selling zone, not in a selling zone, but C target, which means we finished our sequence so far. Could see a correction over here, and we are in a selling zone of this reversed bearish sequence. Okay, but that doesn't really matter so much. So that's more technical. Let's check the profile for Ethereum, what Ethereum is doing. So Ethereum USDT, as we have foreseen also by these lines, and posted into 15 min crypto, our crypto channel on Telegram, which there's a free version, the premium version, which gives you all the updates, all the information, and answers all the questions regarding the current bull run, what to do, and insanely profitable trades. We'll talk about that in a second. But as I did the analysis, let's actually go in together. Let's actually do that, and let me switch that over here. Okay, so we have right now, just give me 1 second, guys. I need to move this over here. Okay. So as you can see right now, we in 15 min premium had a lot of insane trades over the last couple of days, right? So we have PYR 73%, we have WIF, which is in a re-entry, we have C, a little bit of SUI 48%, we have Manta that pumped, we have Alt that pumped, we have TR that pumped 36%. We had, and that's what I'm actually looking for. Where did I say it? Where did I say it? Where did I say it? So you see all of these profit trades over here. It's amazing. More profit trades, updates, important information. There we go. Where is it? 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 Give me 1 second, guys. My bad, didn't prepare for that. But yeah, I just want to show you this case. So as you can see here on Ethereum, sorry, this is Bitcoin. As you can see on Ethereum, I said either we go to the 3.3, we go to the 3.4, we go to the 3.5. Okay. So as I said here, we have room to go to 3.3, 3.4, 3.5, where heavy sell order starts. So it seems like technically we could see a correction in the majors soon, but this data can also be interpreted as BTC pushing to 100k, Ethereum sideways, and BTC dominance. We will see and update you guys. So that's basically what I'm trying to say here, what I'm trying to show you. All of these ones came true. We hit the 3.5, bounced off because we had a very, very strong sell orders over here. We have very strong at 3.5, very strong at 3.6, very strong at 4, right? And then we have some of them going even to 4k, 5k, whatever, right? Not really below, more than that. And then we have very strong buy orders for Ethereum starting basically right now at 3.3, 3.2, 3.25, 3.2, and then very, very heavy ones here at 3.1 and 2.9. Okay, so somewhere 3k. And if we go back into our analysis and we see where we foresee Ethereum dropping just as a re-entry is 16%, which is currently 2.8k for Ethereum. And as you can see, some of the largest orders start at 3 and go to 2.9. So basically somewhere in this zone is where we would see a very big support in that sense, or like very, 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 very strong buy orders. Let's go to 3.1. So here in this zone, we have the strongest buy orders in general, right? Let me mark this like this so we can still see it. Okay, so these blue lines. Okay, so it makes sense, guys. The volume profile plus the SK system just makes sense. Okay, and I hope you understand that. So that's pretty much where we are going into Ethereum long term. 8 point something K, even more than that is possible. Midterm, We could definitely sell right now. Not buy right now if you already have Ethereum. If you're looking for Ethereum to go to 8K, it doesn't really matter. But Ethereum just has a higher correction of now 20%. So I would definitely wait for a re-entry. And I've called it a little bit earlier. I thought it will happen a little bit earlier, but we still had a leg up after here. So we had this bearish sequence open, which would have been perfect. And we just talked about it where I hit stop loss, right? So this bearish sequence was perfect and could have perfectly led into it. We just had another fake out, which is okay, but still these targets are valid and open, and very much likely that's what we're gonna see in the market for the next couple of weeks, okay? Let's talk about some other important stuff. Render did very, very well in general. We have, let's go to open trades right now. We have obviously BTC, no trades open, just holdings. Ethereum, no trades open, just holdings. We have XRP, only holdings, took a little bit of profit. We have an open trade in TON, which is doing very well, and about $6,000 to $7,000 in holdings. We have a trade in Injective, which is slightly in profit. We have a trade in Filecoin, which is very much in profit, and I'm not very much, but well in profit. And I just saw that I forgot to send this one into 15 minute premium because all the traveling and stuff. I've never missed a trade to send it into there, but this one we missed, so sorry for that. We have Popcat, which is right now in drawdown, right? And there, let me just spill the tea and give you a little bit of a premium feeling and give you two trade ideas that I'm looking into right now, that I am basically opening and that I just opened. So one of them being is Dog with Hat. Okay, we are in a re-entry for Dog with Hat, nearly, just waiting. Gonna shout it in 15 minute premium, definitely. And then we also have a re-entry for Deegan, right? Two very, very big and blue chip meme coins. So these two are definitely, Deegan and With, are in a buying zone, which I'm gonna shout. And then all the other ones, we just need to wait for re-entry. So to sum up the whole market situation right now, it's just like something like this, okay, to make it very easy. We hit our C targets in most of the currencies, okay? In Ethereum, Bitcoin still has a little bit to go. Most altcoins, right? Solana and so on are overextended. So price, if this resembles price here, we are either above that, we are very close to hitting C target, or we are already in C target. And what normally happens, doesn't matter where we come from, is a whole correction level, right? So from the lowest point, finishing the sequence, right, we have a re-entry somewhere here at 50, okay? So a re-entry somewhere over here, depending if you take this one or you take this one or you take this one. But there is a correction possible of, let's say, 5 to 20%, depending on which asset. And that's most likely what is going to happen to really see this leg up and the push up then for BTC to hit 125K, Ethereum to go to the 4K and hit all-time high, Solana to come and crush a new all-time high, right? And the reason why you basically see markets, some of the markets going like this sideways right now, or sideways and dropping a little bit, and some of the markets going like this is because there's always the flow map, right, of how crypto moves in general. And the flow map normally, and as I said last time, but we'll just write it down together over here to make it easy for you. The flow map normally, let me just find the text tool. Normally it's first BTC, okay, then we have second ETH, and then we have third altcoins, and then fourth we have meme coins, memes, and then fifth we have NFTs, okay? That's right now what I think it's how it's gonna work. So if you see BTC going sideways in Ethereum as we are doing it right now, but you see XLM, you see Ripple, and these ones pump 300, 400, 500, 600%, then it means that the order flow, how it has been in the past, it was pretty much like that, okay? So back in the times, it was very much like this, okay? So, so basically it was like that, where you have BTC here, okay, this is BTC, okay, BTC inflow dominance high goes up, then goes down, then Ethereum starts to pump, okay, ETH starts to pump, okay, and then we have the alts, okay. But the thing is, now we don't move like that anymore that much. We still overall gonna see the market flowing like that, where BTC now still has to go to 125K, over 100K, then we will see Ethereum going to 8K, first of all break all-time high, which is didn't do it so far, so it's still undervalued. And then we have the alts and all the other stuff where we just basically started alts and memes, right? So it still makes sense to have position in alts, memes, accumulating all of this Ethereum right now, okay? And what we're doing right now is more a little bit like this. We started with altcoins, right? With altcoin season, and then we started to push BTC, and then when BTC pushed, Ethereum started to push, but then stopped, and then again alts started to push, right? And then we will see BTC now probably push again, and then Ethereum push again, and then alts push very high, you know? So it's more like basically what I'm trying to show here is just like going from sideways, okay? It's just like it's like fluid. It's not anymore like BTC, Ethereum, alt like in the past. Now it's like in between, because people now understand that and they want to still maximize their profits, right? So you will have to see out and foresee a little bit if BTC goes slower, what is going to pump next. That it's XLM. I didn't even think about XLM anymore, but XRP was sure. That's why we called it 3 crypto updates ago. I said, be careful, look out for these trades in the altcoin markets, because Bitcoin is going a little bit sideways. Ethereum is not moving anymore. There will be breakouts in other coins, right? And that's just how the market nowadays goes. It is very fluid. It's not just like singular move and then goes into another singular move in volume and then to another one. It is really, really what I just said. Okay, it's really crazy, and you need to understand that. Okay, so 2 free trades I can give you in the meme coin space are these ones. Just in general, meme coin space, a little bit underwhelming in general. Did some good percentages in some of the coins, but there's still so much potential. So I'm not giving up on meme coins, obviously not. I still think it makes sense to accumulate BTC, Ethereum, and meme coins and alts. If you want to maximize profits, then I would still, as I said, when we rebalance our portfolios, would majorly focus on Ethereum and would majorly focus on altcoins. But first Ethereum, and then we will see altcoins, because there can still be a very big change in narrative and trend for the altcoins on what is really going to pump and increase and go up. But yeah, with that being said, guys, very last thing we can talk about here is that we are seeing increases in smart money holdings in the biggest meme coins. For example, Doge has seen an increase in the last 24 hours of 1%. SPX still looks very, very strong. And then we also have some other major meme coins where we're seeing that people are increasing their holdings, right? So smart money continues to increase meme coins, which also supports the theory, as I just said, that I think we did not even start in meme coins. We still have a lot of potential in meme coins. We did not even start yet. There's still a lot to happen. And with that being said, guys, make sure to check out 15min. Link for free channel is below. Premium also, very cheap to get in. Would not even consider of overthinking paying that small amount to get into the premium channel, because the information is insane. And if you want to learn trading, you want to learn the SK system, there's our trading community, which is the largest trading community in Europe, the TPR, Trading People Revolution, which exists since more than 8 years now. I have learned all my skills and educated myself with this platform, and we have built this platform so user-friendly for new people that you can learn crypto trading, forex trading. Anyways, all of that will be there. And with that being said, information is below. Check it out. Make sure to follow and like. I know that many people are not following this channel. Please make sure to follow. Would definitely support me. And yeah, we see you as the next one, guys. Happy profits.